What is up, guys? Welcome back to another casted game. We're on the 1 versus 1 ranked quick search ladder, and we found ourselves a game between Osteo and Frontline. The map is Central Asia, spawning down to the southwest of the map in the color blue, playing as Mexico. Once again, it is Osteo and Frontline, spawning to the northeast in the color red, playing as Lakota. These two players, first time I've seen them on the ladder together against each other. Excited to see. Osteo been doing a lot of Baja play recently, but I've not yet seen how it will play into Lakota as an opponent. Interesting to see that. I have seen quite a lot of Baja into Brit, Baja into Sweden, some more like standard civs, but Lakota themselves, they are just full of those special tricks. Bow riders, they have decent seat and bows as well. I think they have a lot of answers to what Osteo may want to do. Treasure contention. Will Frontline get it? I think he should. 2 more hits. Quick turnaround. Oh, it's going to be close. Oh, no, I think Osteo's taking it. Osteo has stolen 70 wood from the Lakota Explorer. You never thought I'd see the day when Lakota lose out on the treasure steal, but turns out that day is actually today. The Frontline's Explorer, named as Wolfheart, is getting out of here as fast as possible. A lot of coin here. 45 coin, 45 coin, 75 coin, and guard by Black Bears. This is a Dutch player's wet dream. Unfortunately, though, for Lakota, well, unfortunately, though, for Frontline, he's playing as Lakota, and not really too sure how he wants to spend this coin early on. He probably speeds up an age up. I think he's already got hunting dogs. Maybe helps his early batches of bows if he wants to go into bow rider behind this, but not really too sure what he wants to do. We should be able to look at his deck in a second. Game's having a moment to think about it. he's either just used the quick strike ability, or the game froze for like 10 seconds, and the Explorer cut it down normally. But no, it was a special attack. Pretty safe to take down these Black Bears with normal attack though. They're not that strong, quite low HP. They're just quite nice guidance to kill. Let's have just a quick look at Osteo first, because I think the plays on him, looking at his Vil splits, looking at his resource gathering, I think we might be seeing another revolt play from Osteo, splitting in for the balance of the food, the wood, and the coin. So he has seen himself a 40 wood treasure. His Hacienda wagon's going forward. He sees himself another 40 wood treasure there. So I'm kind of expecting. Oh yeah, well that that Explorer's going to take that wood treasure. Osteo's going to move back to 40 wood safely. These wood villas will likely peel off onto hunt. Yes, they do. And I think that confirms our suspicion that Osteo once again will be going for the revolt play. Let's look at his deck. Well, it doesn't matter because none of these cards will be played this game unless it goes super late. We'll be seeing a revolt deck sooner or later. Onto Frontline. Defensive war hut behind the town centre. There is a TP in front of base, boosting economic gathering. I also believe it does still provide a HP for units. Remember back in the days on RE when I used to always love stacking TPs, stacking the TP attack cards, and having like 100 attack seat and bows or something, and still just about winning. Always having to work really hard playing this Lakota back in RE, or back then as it was known as 2. Baja Revolt comes in, Warhut being finished completely. He knows that there's going to be a lot of filibusters crossing, and actually most of those vills started crossing the map already. A couple lagging behind. Frontier posts coming out. They're going to be onto 2 trading posts. There is a TP already. I think Osteo might just pull off his musks to siege a trading post and kind of stay out the base. This is going to be a bit risky here for Osteo. If he wants to dive in too much, he knows that there's a war hut up. Shipment ready to go. Going to be Setons being sent in. Setons being trained. Could be for Axe as well. Axe to snare Setons to do the damage. Multiple opportunities there. So Osteo is saying, right, I'm going to back off. Wait for reinforcements. Play behind. Play that Osteo's gone for. Once again, it's a 600 coin into the Robber Baron's opening. And probably from there, his play usually is... I think it's oh my god, I think his... I can't remember what his play directly afterwards, I think it usually is where it gets some more units. The Coach Guns is a good one. And then probably think about Soldier of Fortune. I don't think he'll go for Team Trickle Economics. He hasn't got the full line just yet. And he kind of wants to take a fight next to these Season Bows and try and pick up as many as possible. And so, yeah, the Season Bows trying to work on the Musks. The Explorer giving good speed boost here to these Season Bows to be able to kind of cut their way around. And this Revolution Padre is trying to get the snare in. I think he's realised it's a losing battle. Work on the trading post. Let the outpost defend from behind and play from there. Factory does come up in base on the coin currently. Maybe tempted to move it to another resource to get the stagecoach, and that usually is Osteo's play. Probably gone to wood, so you can build the train post as soon as it comes down. But the Seaton Bows are just diving in, and Frontline, the one unit composition, is just not afraid of what Osteo has, and why should he be? His army counters everything that Osteo has, and even then Osteo could get some Dragoons, still countered by the Seaton Bows. And these are... Comparing like a Seaton Bow to a crossbow is just so unfair. Seaton Bows are so much better than crossbows, it's insane. Outcome for Axe Riders, and actually Frontline's just going to stand here and take the fight, I think. In come the Axe as well, they're going to melee. Filibuster's melee attack versus cavalry, really bad actually, and these guys have a poor attack versus cavalry range as well. Seaton Bows taking on Explorers, good use of it, tank in there from Osteo. I think the fight there could have been better from Frontline if he tried to micro around the Explorers, but in the end, TP and then the Desperado's special attack as well gets some good things. Here comes Coach Gun. No, it's the USA Outlaws. Walker's Gang, 7 wild Outlaws, 3 Cowboys, 3 Gunslingers, 1 Owlhoot, and that's a clean up. Frontline's just lost his entire mass and will be stuck in base. Here come another 4 Desperados, thanks to the coin income of the factory. And the thing is, it's like, Frontline there had the units to deal, and the speed and ability to deal with the must. I think he just thought he would clean it, and I thought that would be better as well. 2 dogs come out as well, but he's already lost half HP on one of the dogs. No Minutemen, remember, for Lakota. No fire pits and no warrior spam behind this. This is what it is. And Osteo now sending in Coach Gang, which will give him another 6 Raiders or Outlaws, and then give his TP a shotgun ability. That'd be too big at the moment. 1 dog nearly... 2 dogs taking big damage, but they're both alive, doing good damage here. Desperados, TC Fire Explorers, the villagers doing some good damage as well. The Seaton Bows still having a little bit of a fun behind. And, you know, the dogs are still up. The dogs are still up. Focus down, all dogs, please. Finally, Cochero's coming from behind, getting the lasso. Putting those dog soldiers down, but he lost considerable amount of forces, and as a result, has to back up. That was an opportunity there for the victory for Osteo, but he just can't convert it and will have to pull back. Interesting card here. Look at this, going for 3 frontier post wagons. So there's going to be 1 trading post. I don't imagine he'll be going for a native post, but he could. I imagine he's just going to stack another 2 outposts here, because it's really hard for Lakota to try and move in to take down and stop stagecoach from happening, and that is the kind of the lifeblood of Osteo's economy. So smart play. The other thing as well, got to remember, is that factory is really stuck in base, not really well protected. Something for Osteo to think about actually, because there's nothing here to defend that TC apart from maybe filibusters from the town centre. Trading post goes down. Trading post gets picked up. The factory was on wood. It's going to go into food now. He has enough wood for the stagecoach. I don't think any more wood at this point in the game serves him much of a purpose. Yep, changing to food right now as we speak, and off we go. Outlaws are moving back. His outposts are moving over here to kind of cover the Hacienda Saloon. It's it's about 1 coin per second, 0.9 coin per second, pretty decent. I think he's just going for line of sight and vision. Frontier post going to the far east of the map. I was expecting some sort of defensive core to protect what he has, but no, going for kind of a wider map control, going for vision. It's Osteo to see exactly where Lakota is and strike where he needs to strike. In comes Soldier of Fortune. This is one of those cards we keep on talking about how good it is. 50%, all your XP. If you kill a unit, you get XP. You also get the same number in coin as well, so basically double bounty, and it's insane. Frontier post goes down, covers over one of the hunts, the gold mine. The Frontline feeling pressured, feeling like he's about to choke on his own air. The problem is that he's already called in 7 bows, he's called in 4 axe, he's called in 2 dogs. He doesn't have any more unit shipments. He does have enough wood for another warhut, which I think he should go for. He sends in 700 wood. Would he go for a stable and train bow riders? I have a feeling the answer to that is no. But Osteo will eventually pivot to hand cav later on, so that's something that Frontline needs to think about and plan for. In the meanwhile, though, in come another push of outlaws, led mainly by Desperados, a couple bandidos. Tell you what, I think the bandidos here are definitely slept on. Should have more of those than the Desperados, but the double shot at the moment doing some massive damage. A lot of Teton bows have just gone down behind, and all those abilities are now recharging. Villager's coming out to tank, but he's not got the Villager combat card. Spirit Medicines, they were only doing 3 attack in range. They're better in the TC here. Look at that 90 attack, and the Teton's bows do some good damage. Push back Osteo for the time being. Meanwhile, Osteo, he does have that 3 TP Stagecoach. Next card could be Team Triple Economics for 60% bonus on these trading posts. That's probably worth it. Another trading post and a half, pretty much. No, 2 trading posts basically. Another 2 trading posts, but deciding to go here for the 4 villager card, which is 2 vills from the home city, from the town centre, or home city, and 2 vills from Hacienda. I don't think that's the right card. Team Triple Economics would provide more of an economy than 4 villagers. I think that is true on this 3 TP play. Yeah, just imagine if Osteo went for Central America and had Soldados Falconets as his composition. That would have been insane, but I think Osteo is enjoying this play. The thing is, he has gone heavy on Desperados, but the Bandidos is actually an exceptionally good unit as well. Long range, outrange the Seasons just about. Has good siege, also has a fantastic dynamite attack if he gets in closer range, and that would do the damage he needs. Desperados, they do have that pistol amazing ability, but it's not really. He's taking massive damage here from the Seatons. Yeah, you see it, just all of them doing double damage, and it's just the Desperados behind. They're tanking a little bit more, they're doing more damage, and if he got in closer, he could throw the dynamites. Padre went back down again, and the Bandito, he just can't take this fight with this number of units. He has to back off and get some more, but he also needs to defend that CP line. Maybe heal this up. Can he get this repaired in time? Could be. Yes, he can. He can click it. He won't get full HP back, but he doesn't need to. Another Shotgun Explorer comes in and gets some big kills there, I would say. Yeah, you definitely do want those Bandidos instead of the Desperados. You are right there. He's just going for it. He's now training pure Bandidos. I think he's realised that out on the map can't just rely on this. What Osteo needs to do definitely is ensure that Frontline does not get onto the trade line, and you think you might see a bit of a, not an overcommit, but he will be pushing forward hard to make sure that that doesn't happen. Not panicking though. Let's see Osteo's position. Now sending in 3 villagers. Hacienda's going to attract nearby animals. Yeah, there's no nearby animals, unfortunately. That's a shame, actually. That's a nice little bonus there for Haciendas. I think it's exceptionally good when you got 2 hunts on it. Explorer back up, danced by the community plaza, running over as fast as possible to try and get that frame post, but it's not going to happen. What? Being placed in a great position, I gotta say, but he doesn't. He doesn't know. Osteo doesn't know that he's trapped, and Frontline doesn't know that he's kind of trapped a bunch of Osteo's units. He now sees it. That warhut might go back down. Oh, yeah, he's going to try and stop the train post. He should go and siege the TP and stop chasing the Explorer, because that's basically not going to happen. Yeah, there you go. Oof. Look at the dynamites fly in. Frontline putting his troops onto stagger mode. That's a good play. The thing is, there's nothing here to stop the Explorer just killing all his banditos, and they're just targeting the Explorer, but he needs to be onto the sea. He's trying. Oh, the animation there isn't great. They do have not a great setup animation for their first shots. That's a clean-up, and Osteo has been sent back to the archaic age, I think. That is not ideal. More Desperados coming in, and until we get some sort of cavalry play here from Osteo, there's no reason why Frontliners will not go pure Seaton Bowman. In between now the TC and 2 war huts, these Desperados are treading a very thin line, and they will make a good effort to get out of there relatively unscathed, but Frontline now on to the trading line. The army growing ever bigger, and actually now sending in 7 Cheyenne allies. Nice little card that is. A lot of units, high HP, get the snare in, let the Setons do the damage, and if a couple of Costeros do turn up, well, the Cheyennes counter them too as well. Osteo's now got the battery on food, does have the stable down. Went for a double second cantina, but now has got the stable, built the villagers. The vills, though, where have they gone? They're all on coin. These really should be on hunt, though. Had that factory on coin. You see he's got one of these train posts on food as well, both on food. And the fact that these weren't... This is not team trickle economics as well. The stagecoach income isn't great. Probably was a better play, go Vils. Hasn't lost any yet. The Cheyennes come in. You think they look like... You think they're dog soldiers. No, they're just Cheyennes. But the problem is... They just look at the seeds and bows, the efficiency, the mobility, and the effectiveness of the Lakota army here. And what Osteo had has now gone... Chinakas do come up, but just right at the wrong time, unfortunately. Cheyennes will move in with multipliers versus these cavalry in melee doing a 32 attack per swig, or 30 and a half. Yeah, the Chinakas go down pretty quickly. That outpost, the only thing remaining of Osteo's army. Desperados being trained. Desperados won't be enough. And Frontline has defeated Osteo's Mexican revolt, which not many people have recently. And it's interesting to see how Baja plays into different civilizations. Different civs have their own strengths and weaknesses, their strong units, their weaker units, and up against civs with incredible archer-based or skirmisher-based units. I'm thinking like the Lakota. I'm thinking like the Haudenosaunee. I'm thinking maybe Japan, question mark, Yumi Wall, Brit Longbows, Dutch Skirms. Baja's looking rather of a challenge versus more musketeer heavy compositions. Baja seems to shine. Good game there. Frontline taking the spoils. Let's have a quick look at the graph. We'll have a look at the villager population. I don't think Frontline lost too many vills in that fighting base. Sonny's idled a little bit, but the fights he managed to take was actually pretty decent. Obviously, this means nothing with the outlaw cost, but go to military unit count. Dog soldiers came up here, I think. No, there's a 2 dog pop. Got 4 Seaton bows. Dog soldier comes out, and these just destroy everything that Osteo has. And those dog soldiers just stayed alive. Stayed alive some then more. And they were both on like 100 HP for the best part of the fight. One nearly got killed before the engagement happened, but without focusing down those damage dealing units, they were able to cause havoc. And the thing is, when you have villagers tanking and protecting Setons, which do bonus damage versus infantry or heavy infantry, dog soldiers doing bonus damage versus heavy infantry, had to really focus those down and lead the villagers. Frontline was able to remass. Osteo always had a certain amount of units, but once the wood crates came in and Frontline was able to pump out the Seaton bows, the balance turned into Frontline's favour. Osteo ran out of unit shipments. There was no more way to quickly amass units, and the game went away from him. Lost stagecoach control, and eventually lost mid-map as well. Wonder who will be next victim here of Osteo's Baja reign. Maybe he will find himself a new Civ. Who knows? But until then, hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys in the next video.